Hey, Michelle, this is Alex. I spoke to Miles earlier, and he gave me the go-ahead to shoot you this video. And so I'm going to show you a couple things about the website, what I know, and what I would be able to help you understand a little bit better if you don't already. And I'm just going to get into it. So there's three things I want to cover. One is content. You guys have tons of content on your website. That is fantastic. I looked through this website thoroughly, and I like every single thing about it. The only problem would probably be the SEO or maybe how the content is structured. I did notice here that this here's the first page of Google for this keyword TV mounting Dallas, which is highly searched. It's one of the top keywords for it, and for the business that you guys do. I do it myself too, so I know a little bit more about this than most people. So you guys are sitting right here at 15, which is the 15th position, which is the second page of Google, and this is probably the most searched, keyword out there for it. But you guys are still pulling in 207 traffic, and that's due to the amount of keywords that you guys have in your website. It's a great amount of keywords. The problem might be where they're put and which ones are put so many times. So, if you put TV mounting Dallas once and then TV mounting services, because that's such a broad keyword, let's look a little bit closer. I'm going to go to this. And this here is TV mounting services, or TV mounting solutions. This is your number one competition. If you look at Google here, so you guys are here on the 15th. Let me go back down and go back to the first here. They are right here. Yeah, TV mounting solutions. They are your number one competition. Obviously, other than the map pack, but I mean, if you're not looking at a map, or sometimes it doesn't even pop up, which is why you want to be here and here if you can. Not many people are. It's very difficult to pull off, but it can be done. So, but this is your number one competition, and this here is what it looks like on Ahrefs. Now, Ahrefs is a tool I like to use because it shows a lot of data, like your strength of your URL. This is your competitions, and let me pull back out. I know I got beside myself. So this is yours. You got 13, and they've got 27. Now, they've also only got 3.7. This is your trust meter, so to speak. This is how much Google, relies on you because they know that you're worth it. And you guys are a lot more solid for the amount of trust you have per URL strength, but this is still a very big deciding factor in how much traffic you get. And quite frankly, if you had the same strength as these guys, you would easily double, if not triple, this number. And if you're only closing 10-15% of the traffic that's coming to your website, to actual jobs, that's only like 35 jobs a month. And if you've got more than one tech, then that's not even enough to keep your family fed, or keep your technicians to work. Now, obviously, he said you guys were really busy, so 207 is a great number. If you're closing at like 50%, that's 100 jobs, a month. So that's great. I don't know what you guys are doing in terms of like workload, but it's not bad. So other than these two small things here, we've got backlinks and referring domains. Now, referring domains are the amount of different websites that actually have your website link in their website. Now, this is the amount of times that your website actually is linked to other websites. So you might be in 32 different websites, but half of them might actually have you 4 or 5 different times. So you've got an amazing amount of organic keywords. That's quite high, actually. So you guys are doing it right. See, they have a fraction of that, but they're pulling 93 or 90 some more traffic a month than you guys are. But let's take a quicker look at these keywords, because not all keywords are created equal. And if you have a keyword in there, that doesn't mean you're ranking on the first page of Google with it. So just having it there isn't enough. We want to make sure that you're in the number one position for it. So yeah, this here is your URL, and you're ranking in the 10th position for home theater installation. And you're pulling, even though you're in the 10th position, which is the bottom page, or at the bottom of the first page, you're still getting 59 traffic. But I highly doubt that most of this is actually from DFW. Now, it might be because they actually clicked, but the volume here, the majority of this is going to be elsewhere in the country because this isn't specific enough of a keyword to want to even rank for, other than the fact that you want as many keywords at #1 position as possible. What you're really looking for is like Fort Worth here. I mean, even though it's only 50, that's 50 people that definitely live in your, area versus 50 people that might even live, out past Corsicana or wherever. I know you guys say Miles told me that you guys are based in Little Elm, which is up near Frisco and McKinney and all them. That's the majority of the work you guys are probably going to be doing in that area. So Fort Worth is a great place for you guys because it's not that far away. 50 is great, but you're only getting 7 from this particular keyword, which is, I mean, we can do better than that for sure. Home theater installation, Dallas. This is a big one. You guys are only getting four and a half people a month for that. That could be a lot more money in your pocket if we got you up to the first position and got you the majority of this 80 volume here. And I mean, we could keep going through these keywords, but I'm going to just compare real quick. See, look at this, TV mounting services. This is still broad, but obviously they're getting enough attention from our area to stay in business with this because, I mean, they're on top. They're doing something right is the idea. They're in the first position for TV mounting, Dallas, which is the exact, you see, look, that's where they're at. See, so it's 100% accurate. It just might be a couple weeks old. See, like the last time it checked was April 1st. It's now the 17th. So, I mean, TV mounting Dallas, it's they're doing good. Like, but we can easily get above them by grabbing all of their keywords and citations and backlinks as well. So let's go back to overview. And I mean, the idea is to get as many of these, no matter if they're relevant or not. If you can get every single keyword first position for yourself, you're in a strong position. You can sit back and just watch the customers call all day long and only pick up a fraction of them, and pick and choose what jobs you're really doing and which ones you'll even send your techs on when you're really starting to grow and hire more people, if that's the case. Because if you've got too many jobs, you can hire another person, put more money in your pocket. That's the whole idea. And that's why we want this number to multiply, so to speak, not just, increase. So what I was saying before, or I hadn't said this yet, I guess, the best way to go about beating out your competition and landing on the first page of Google, if not the first spot, is to look at the top page here and go into their backlinks and just take all of these backlinks and add them to your site. It's that simple. I mean, it's basically taking what they have and then adding it to your own, taking 150 of these and then adding it to yourself, because there's no way of getting around taking customers from somebody else. Somebody's getting a lot of business that you do and making a lot more money for it. So we take their backlinks from all these domains, and then we also check their organic keywords like we already did, and also we go to Whitespark. I'm going to have to do that some other time, but we take all their citations and copy them as well, and then add some more of our own if you don't already have them. That's the best way to not only match, but go above your competition to get you as many possible clicks and customers as you can. One click could be a customer that lands you $180 that day. Just profit, not even payment, because cost and all that stuff. So with that's all I really wanted to go through with you. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time, but if this helps at all, then put it into practice for yourself. But if you want some help, or if you feel like I know what I'm doing, then reach out to me, chat me at any point. Miles has my number, so but yeah, the only thing I do ask though is you give me some feedback on this video, because it really does help. I want to know that I'm bringing value to you guys, that I'm actually helping, because that's really what I want to do with my life is help businesses grow, make ends meet, all that stuff. Not that you aren't, I just feel like I can always add some value to it. So thank you.